Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Michael the Geek for Life with another unboxing for July of 2016, and this one is the Marvel Collector Corps, and it's a special box from them, Year 1. Now I do have a little story to go with this, so just indulge me for a minute or so. I ordered this box about pretty much the same day it was announced that it was available. I started noticing about 2 weeks that people were already doing unboxing videos for it, and I hadn't even gotten a tracking number. And this box only came just today. It's the end of July, and there have been unboxings for about 2 weeks now. So I got this box pretty late. I apologize for that. There's really nothing I could do, but as far as this video coming out when it did, that's the reason it's late. This is one of the few videos I did break down and just watch an unboxing video because I was just so frustrated with it taking so long getting here. So I actually do know what's in this one, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox it anyway for you. Let's have a look here. I only watched one video. I don't know if there's any alternate versions of anything. Let's see. And honestly, if it hadn't taken so long, I would have done it. I was just getting so frustrated. But here we go. The Year 1 patch and pen. Pretty big this time. I'll give those about a $4 value. And they have a little card here on top showing all the stuff that they've sent in the first 6 boxes for their first year. And some stuff on the back about what is in this box. We'll look at that a little later. Put that on the floor. And we'll go with this. And it's Adorbs, an exclusive of She-Hulk. And last month we actually got the little mystery mini of She-Hulk, so they seem to be pushing her a little bit lately. About $10 for her. The fact that she's exclusive, the Adorbs really don't seem to increase much in value just from being exclusive. It's unfortunate, but it's just kind of the way it is. The Funko Pops are really the only things that go up in value for being exclusive. Let's see, the second Adorbs is Ant-Man, also an exclusive. Of course, there is a Giant Man Adorbs, but not a regular size until now. Also $10 for him. Oh, this box cost about $125 if I remember right. And a Funko Pop of Hobgoblin on a glider, which is pretty cool. And I'll give him about a $25 value, because that's about average for what the exclusive Funko Pops go for, in my experience. And we have another Pop Tops hat. This is my second one. And this one is of Guardians of the Galaxy's Groot. And it's a snapback, just like the last one. So pretty cool. And it's got a lot of green underneath the bill there. And it's probably about $10 is what you could realistically get for that. And one last item is my very first Hikari, which is of Captain America. And all gold and glittery and all that good stuff. This is one of the things that I saw in the video and I was like, oh, that's got to be worth a lot of money. So after I looked at the video, I went online and found out, because, you know, Hikaris normally go for like $100+. And so it's like, oh, wow, we got a Hikari. And I went online, and really, they're only selling for about $50 because normally Hikaris are in very limited quantities, and this one doesn't seem to be saying anything about that. You figure there's probably one in every one of these Year 1 boxes, so that's probably a good many more of this particular Hikari than any other Hikari. And so he's only going for about $50 online. Like I said, normally they go for $100+. So he's coming out a little lower than that. And unfortunately, this is where the problem is for this box. If you look at the items, okay, this box cost $125. That's a lot. The regular Marvel Collector Corps bi-monthly boxes are about $32. And in that one, you'll get the patch and pen like we got in here, a Funko Pop, a second figure of some kind, probably Adorbs, a wearable, normally a shirt, and a comic book. this box really isn't that much different from that. It's got an extra Dorbs, one less comic, no comic, and the Hikari. So they were counting on the Hikari and that extra Dorbs to make up a lot of value for this box. And unfortunately, because this Hikari is so common and it's going for so much less, it's really not making up the difference at all. My value for this box is only $109. And that's pretty low for this box. And it's really unusual because Marvel Collector Corps, they always hit their value and then some. It's not an uncommon thing for them to go double the value. But this time they really just didn't do it. They came in pretty far under, actually. I mean, especially considering the cost of the box. And the Hikari figure just did not hold up in value very well. You know, maybe it's not fair for us to judge it like that. Maybe we should give it the $100 value. But honestly, I mean, it'll probably sell for half of that if you're lucky. So I just can't put it at that kind of value. So as far as that's concerned, it comes down to being undervalued. Also, the variety of items. There's 5 items, and really it's not that much different from a standard Marvel Collector Corps box. I mean, except for the Hikari, basically just the Hikari. I mean, you've got a second Dorbs in there, but sometimes they'll send along like a second figure or a third figure or something like that to make up that kind of a difference. So it's really just the Hikari they were banking on to make up $90 of difference, and that's unfortunate. So this box is pretty underwhelming. Also, there's only 5 items that are supposed to be making up for 6 boxes. And I looked on here, and the one box I don't think is being represented is the Deadpool box. We've got an Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, could be the Avengers, the first box they did. Hobgoblin's probably the villains. I don't know, She-Hulk I would think would be the Women of Power, but that wasn't in their first year. So really Secret Wars and Deadpool, neither of them showed up in this box either. So really, as far as even their theme is concerned, they seem to be, missing the mark on that. You would think they would put like an item from that represents each of the boxes they put out that first year, but it doesn't seem like they did that either. So I'm not quite sure what the thought process was for this box. I don't know. I mean, I really think they were counting on that Hikari to make up tremendous value that it just failed on. I mean, I looked, because there is another Captain America Hikari out there. It's not the solid gold like this one is. It's the red, white, and blue and all that, and it's going for quite a lot. But this one just isn't holding up. And honestly, what they should have done or could have done was to put variant Hikaris in these that would be numbered limited, and some people would get Captain America and some people would get Iron Man and some people would get vary it up a little bit so not everybody gets the same one, and that would have held the value then. There would have been limited numbers, not everybody got necessarily the one they wanted, so they'd have to sell theirs or buy the one they wanted or maybe collect the whole set, and that would have really held value, but it didn't do that. So unfortunately, this is not that great a box. If you skip this box, count yourself as lucky. After I watched that unboxing video and I did a little bit of research on my own, I realized that this box was really just not going to hold value. Because at first I was excited. I was like, oh my god, they got a Hikari. And I was like, it's going to be like easily $100 right there. And then I looked it up and it's just not holding that. So the value is under. It's only $109 for a $125 box. My rating for this, I'm going to give it... This might seem harsh, but I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. It's very poor. It doesn't hold its value. It doesn't really hold much to the theme. It doesn't seem to be that much different than a regular box, and for $125, it needs to be. So really, it's only going to get a 1 out of 5 from me, and I know some people are like, oh, that's probably going to be too harsh, but no, I mean, when you spend $125 on a box, you need to get value out of it, and you need to get the variety, and it can't just be basically a regular box with one additional big item. So, yeah, that's all it's going to be for me. Resale factor on this is not that great. I mean, I'm sure you can sell all of this, but you're never going to get back what you put into it. Resale value is going to be average because I feel like you can resell it all. You're not going to recoup what you lost on it. So it's really just an average resale factor on this. And I guess that'll do it for now. I apologize to everybody for having watched an unboxing video before I did this. I tried very hard not to do that. But this time, I got so frustrated with the fact it was taking so long. I really didn't know if they had just forgotten me and I was going to go through some customer service hell to get mine. So I just went ahead and watched one. So I apologize for that. But anyway, Marvel Collector Corps Year 1 box. $109 of value, paid $125, so it's undervalued. Rating 1 out of 5. Resale factor is average. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys again later. Bye-bye. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe. I'm always doing more videos. Press the like button if you like this one. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And also, there is a way to support your favorite YouTubers, including me, I hope, financially, without dipping into your own pocket, and it's actually very simple. YouTubers get paid by interactions with the ads. It doesn't matter how many views the video gets, it matters how many times people interact with the ads. So, if you'd like to contribute financially to your favorite YouTubers or your favorite YouTube videos, you can watch that little commercial ad at the beginning of the video, or you can click on one of the little banner ads that show up at the bottom. I know most people just click them away or skip the ad, but honestly, if you interact with them, the advertisers will actually give that YouTuber a little bit of money. So that's a great way to help out without dipping into your own pocket, and you can't lose with that. Thank you very much for watching again. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.